Okay. Carson was in the bathroom. Today we're just gonna go around and do stuff. Probably work on some great fairies. A couple other things. Since we got that one armor set. So, yeah. Just checking what's in here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Go to that race and stuff too. Okay. Go around and do stuff, I guess. Go to the Great Fairies and stuff. Also go back and do that race, probably handle the fairies. I might have cut past messing around in the menu. I was just checking some quests we had while Carson was in the bathroom. Just a matter of going around getting stuff. Okay. Came back for that race, and then maybe we'll go deal with Great Fairies and some memories and stuff.
Not just any race, a special type of race to see who's the fastest.
They're always going on about
Because I know that was a mistranslation, but I have to...
Okay, that thing's got a fucking rock on it.
Like,
hold on. This has a rock at the top. I'm making an assumption.
Unless this is one of those times the game trolls you.
Assumption satiated.
The reason I always reference just any race, a special kind of race to see who's the fastest is because, like, I know this is a terrible mistranslation, but it's like, how did no one notice? Why did no one question this?
It is an incredibly weird way to word that makes
especially because in the
okay.
In the original Japanese version, he said the thing that was special is that the race had no rules because that's how the game justifies you.
The Japanese translation of that is like it was roughly similar. Where it's like it's time for a race, but there's like not just any race, a special kind of race where there are no rules or something along the lines of that, which is to justify the attacking.
That was convenient.
Oh, okay.
They actually give you a steering.
No. I might come back for this because of what they said. which is crazy and interesting.
What?
She said I could, I believe, bring my own vehicle to this bullshit. So I could basically build my own car.
That's why they give you the resources, right? There, if you tilt the camera. It's down. Right there, see?
What?
That's why they give you these wheels and...
Stuff, yes. So I could straight out build my own...
So again, this is nuts and bolts.
freaking race vehicle. Okay, we will come back later. But actually, while I'm here because of Blood Moon and having, let me try to find that cave, see if that steering stick came back. We'll be back then. Oh, wait, there's a vending machine here. Type. How many of these? Okay.
87.
Clone a couple.
You don't need...
I've gone mad with Power Boy. What?
No one man should have all this power.
I have 87 power.
You don't need to clone.
But then I can keep my crap.
You had 87.
Yeah. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish.
You also could have just cloned once and just used up the 5, like, charges you cloned. God damn, no gacha game is ever this generous. Something must be up.
That's what those things are? There's online devices inside that thing? Dude, let me take my crap. Was ringing to see that thing and not be able to get the stuff inside. Even so. Yeah, there's a few on the surface, but...
Yeah.
This is like a lot of vehicle parts.
Oh,
Oh, steering sticks! That's ironic.
Well, that's useful.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Later, I need to go try the duping glitch to dupe these.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a few steering sticks now. That's useful.
I will build a fucking vehicle. I think I can get like one more round. So I might claw my... Yeah. Head 92. Sir, I do believe you've gone mad with power. Of course I have. You ever tried going mad without power? It's boring.
Boring, no one listens to you.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's ironic.
Yeah.
Screw getting the ones out of the... Because the one woman, we can't get steering sticks in this town. About that. Yep, I can get a couple more. Sweet. You do large, you get like 50. Okay, then I will build a fucking Mad Max vehicle later. Maybe later in this recording. What did I just get?
Steering, it was like steering stick, big wheel, I believe fan and rocket.
And I think a couple of these.
Oh yeah, and some balloons.
Oh, Mad Max vehicle time, boys.
Big wheel, everyone's favorite Spider-Man villain.
Okay, then I guess we should do...
Something then.
We'll be back, so... Hold on. Yeah, side quest.
We technically only need one more great fairy to get stuff to
Oh,
level.
I'm just seeing where are the wells. Got a statue.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. That one
Yeah.
woman.
I'm just seeing. Okay. Oh yeah. Research. Keys born of water. Race. Strongest. Okay. It's one of just. I said even at the beginning I might cut past regional phenomenon. Crisis at the castle. Dragon's Tears. Zelda. Where's the? What place was the fairy quest in?
It should just be a regular side quest.
I don't see it in the list.
I believe ones that are highlighted blue like that are ones that are still going.
Yes, but I don't see.
The ones at the top are ones we've completed. We haven't done any of these, so it might be in this list.
Terrytown Race, Strongest, Trip Through History, General Store. No,
Where are the wells? God, Statue of Wisdom.
it's. I tried to find this earlier, and I might even have cut past, but I don't see the Great Fairy thing in the list.
Unless it's one of those, because it's technically split between multiple different scenarios. It's completed because we haven't started.
Closed Door, Kingdom, Camera Work,
History in the Depths.
Alabuild.
These are the main quests.
Yeah, no.
So side adventures would.
Travel Medallion, no. Independence, Secret, Engraved, Yuga Clan, Koga, Research, Sensitive. That's why I'm gonna.
Because that's actually a funny thing is beside adventures and great, and it's grayed out because the reason. Okay, this all makes sense. Side quests are one-time things. Side adventures are multi-parts, because each great fairy is considered its own quest. So it would technically, I believe, be this, but it's complete. So it is. We're literally going to have to go find another great fairy and.
Whoa, hold on. When we were up in the freaking Heber region, I'm pretty sure one of those. Oh yeah, Great Fairy Fountain.
Because they actually mark them on the map in this game.
Fairy Fountain. Okay, yep. No. Okay, let's just do Heber. Fuck it. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so if she's.
That shrine is, I believe, technically closer.
I was looking for the stable, not the fairy. Oh, dude, we're getting the band back together.
Yeah.
So now I have Remind me to build a Mad Max fucking murder vehicle to do that race with.
I feel like if you put a bunch of flamethrowers and shit on it, that's going to end badly, because I feel like you're probably not going to be allowed to murder the other racers.
I would assume. Oh yeah, they are individual quests. Okay, I'm dumb. Why does that sound familiar?
It's a Pona song because
yeah.
we're at a fucking stable.
Yeah, yep, I'm dumb. It's just a vibe. Just because. Damn it. The video I watched earlier where someone was trying to touch something in this game that started with every letter of the alphabet, and she was a V. So it was just like, oh, V! Touch. Yes. Yep, right over there.
need to go get the...
Wait, came from Tabantha Bridge Stable. Hold on. Tabantha Hills. The Clover. Tabantha Great Bridge.
Okay, the bridge stable. There it is.
Oh, thank God we did this in the order we did. Following Pin around, which just makes me think of that. It's a comic that so my girlfriend liked, where it was like talking about how like the comic was Pin just seeing like Link in his.
That's a thunderstorm. Do you have any metal? It's not activating, so I take that as a no. If you had metal, it would have zooped by now, but it hasn't. So, oh no, funny. Oh yeah, the broadsword. We kind of did do that. So to say, I don't think metal in the game's like zoop.
Looking for a dude with a horn.
So also, like, we would also, need to be looking for anyone who has the, like, red exclamation point over their head because of how this quest ends up working. I'm not sure if you would actually be around the stable because the thing is, like, every member of the band, they're sort of in a similar position to the first two where you have to, like, basically get their cart to a location, so he might not directly be around the stable, he might be, like, somewhere else.
We can look around. We're, like, the comic of just Pin. Oh, shooting star, finally. It's just the comic of, like, Pin just seeing Link in his underwear, like, hello, small dirty child, are you in need of employment? And then they were like, basically, they said they find it funny how anybody that doesn't know Link directly or doesn't have a description doesn't recognize him, and someone's like, yeah, it was like, if I didn't have a direct description, I would also not believe that the legendary hero of Hyrule was the naked guy eating leaves.
Basically. Hey, that's turn the camera. There's someone standing right there.
Hold on. I'm gonna run past fucking everybody. Cause I wanna... So that Starfall over here. There it is. They're having it. Of course there's not.
That would be convenient. As there could be a shrine over there and we just haven't found it yet. Skill issue and all that. Because you can just blame everything on the skill issue now.
Oh, this will be fine. I have until 5 in the morning. Oh, there is a shrine over there.
And it's apparently extremely cold.
So, hold on. I can solve that. Let's see.
I gotta put on less clothes. That will help keep you warm. Why? No, seriously, why is that the headdress for the, like, snow outfit? At least have it be like a boggin or something.
We'll also check out that shrine so that I
But
can
then again, if it was a boggin, Link would have that douchey hiker look like the climbing gear from the first game. I made the one joke, but there is actually a shrine right
Yeah,
there.
I noticed it.
Oh, so it actually was a skill issue then.
Hold on. That landed in the most idiotic place. No, jump down to the side.
That better, like, that better count a solid ground game. If it is, then I'm gonna be tilted. Yeah, and there it goes.
Oh, we need to be down here anyway. The shrine's right there. I want the star. And there's the shrine. Then I can go back and look for the one guy. This is just walk straight up to it. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, boy. That way we can do some stuff between doing other stuff. This is The Legend of Zelda, the game of stuff. Well-timed cuts.
Oh, you heard the man.
Dun, 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 dun.
There should have been surfaces you can't ascend through. There should have been surfaces you could not ascend through.
You act like there's a problem here.
It's called well-timed cuts, and you just did none of that.
You act like there's a problem here.
There is. There is a problem.
I don't see what your problem is.
Do any of these solutions look like a cut? I don't think they do. You cut nothing in this.
You act like there's a problem.
You should not be able to trivialize it like this.
And there's the treasure chest. It's gonna be like the only thing that requires cutting here.
Yes. You only cut one thing.
No, I need a key.
Oh, we're gonna have to actually play the dungeon now?
We're gonna have to cut two things. Looks like we're gonna do a minimum of 2 cuts. Even then, I could also, if I time something correctly. Rewind at the ready. Actually,
That idea would have actually only worked you.
yeah, there you go. Do I have just the.
Also, you're either standing too far back on the box or it's just out of reach so you can't grab it with the Ultra Hand.
You can grab it. I'm probably gonna have to catch it and rewind to grab it. Yes. Okay, that works, but okay.
Well, you're gonna have to grab it and then reel it in.
I had it. My idea will work here.
And now because it's slanted forward, you might actually.
I had. Okay. Set up the rewind. Shoot. Set it up. Towards yeah. Grab.
And now move forward.
No, back. Okay. I wasted a couple of arrows because I was an idiot, but
Unless this is how you tell it left and right in this game, doesn't Ultra Hand have the same thing Magnesis does, where if you press forward or back on the D-pad, you will pull it towards you or push it away? So couldn't you have just grabbed and started reeling it in?
No. Look.
It says move forward and back, and it's showing. Yeah,
no.
You can.
Okay, no. It's not on the stick.
I said D-pad.
Okay.
I literally fucking said that.
Okay, yeah, D-pads.
Just in the damn thing.
D-pads, oh, yeah. I'm an idiot and a genius.
No, just an idiot.
Hey, I did this as intended.
Oh, we fucking didn't.
Still not done, okay.
Good. Good, you will play it correctly and you will like it.
That is literally the same logic that I just did.
Though this one sort of like...
On. First, because I'm curious. Yep. Okay. So, same logic. Have that on the ready. Use this. Hit while it's charging. Grab it away. Pull it in. Pull it out. And see, I did this as intended.
The last room as intended.
You act like climbing the blocks isn't what they wanted me to do.
No! No, it's not!
How else were they gonna get up?
The same idea, but what you do is you cut the rope and then rewind it so that it goes back. So it would basically be the idea you did, but instead of just...
But hey, they had a conveniently hanging block I could just ascend through.
I feel like they wanted you to ascend, but basically, because, again, it was well-timed cuts, it would be, like, cut it, activate rewind, and then let it rewind to hanging.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, you know what? How do you feel about the way I beat the one shrine? While Curzon called it bullshit, they did give you all these powers, and it's not like the game restricted my use of those powers. Curzon was going on about the game needing to restrict powers because that would let you actually engage with certain shrines more directly as intended. But as it stands, I do think the freedom is at least somewhat interesting, but at the same time, I do agree this is sort of the problem with this open game because you basically have some interesting freedom where you can go out of your way to avoid doing exactly what's intended, which can be cool, but that does mean you can trivialize a lot of puzzles and stuff. And people have found stupid ways to break shrines. But I will kind of meet in the middle. While I think the open nature of the game has its problems, I do like being able to have enough freedom to do somewhat stupid creative nonsense and bypass what they intended. Because if the developers really wanted to limit you from doing stuff, they could have built the game around that, since shrines limit you in a bunch of other ways as it is. So I feel like as long as what you're doing is allowed, it's a free and open game. You can approach how you want, but that does create a detriment where puzzles are less interesting because you could technically solve a bunch of puzzles in a bunch of different ways, but most people end up solving them in similar ways because the path of least resistance is the most common way people solve stuff on the internet. This is why I thought this topic would be really good. This is the kind of topic that I love discussing because I think there is an interesting discussion to have here. Because while old Zelda games technically have one solution, or maybe 2 or 3 solutions within their puzzle structure, most of the iconic Zelda puzzles are infinitely more remembered, even if you can only technically solve them 1 or 2 ways, and that's it. Because a logical, structured puzzle is infinitely more memorable than a puzzle designed around a game that's super open, that gives you a million different ways to approach it, unless your solution is so stupid that it stands out in your mind. A few things and echoes of wisdom, I basically feel like pretty much perfectly exemplify that exact thing, but I'm starting to ramble here, so I'm about to stop, but the topic was interesting. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.